Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Pisces love reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. It was meant for someone else. All right, so I have my rose quartz. So for some love energy for the reading, I have my romance card. So we'll pick a romance card and a romance angel to go in between or to give some overall energy. Get some tarot clarifiers and close out with another oracle. All right. Also for Pisces cross watchers, my other channel, I focus on the other signs. So if you want to check that out, it's in the cards tarot. If you go to my main screen of this page, there, if you scroll down a little bit, there is a link to my other channel if you want to check that out. Also, I do Capricorn readings over there too. All right, so let's get feeling this one. All right, so we have that. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Oh, we like that going in between the two of you. Your relationship is about to change. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right, so maybe that's why that change is coming in. Maybe there is someone coming in from your past. Or there is a reconciliation between the two of you. Maybe the two of you have decided to give the relationship another try, another chance. Of course, that's up to you. I'm not telling you what you have to do. What else do we have going on here between Capricorn and Pisces? Okay, the girls are being crazy. We got cards falling everywhere, so I'm just kind of going with it. And then we'll sort through this. It's a little cray-cray up in here. Okay. All right, I'm feeling like things are settling down. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. So we had this and this, this. We've got these. This is what wanted to come out for you here. All right. So we've got the Strength card, we've got the Nine of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Devil, we have the Wheel, we have the Hermit, Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, Empress, and Seven of Pentacles. I do feel that there is a new beginning, right, with this Two of Wands, this new start. But I feel like you have to be in that frame of mind to be ready for this transformation, right? Ready for this reconciliation, ready to work things out. And I feel like that's sort of the energy is the two of you getting yourselves ready to work on this, to if you want to have this reconciliation, if you want to get back together. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. Then this reading is probably not for you. But this reading is for those that you're tired, you've been through a lot, right? But you do feel this connection to this other person and you're ready to work on things. You want to get back, right? Seven of Pentacles. And she has that smile on her face, because the Seven of Pentacles is that you're doing something and then all of a sudden, like, you're stopping and you're looking back and you're really kind of thinking about, you know, what is it that you want to do. This could be that you two are separated, that you are no longer together right now, and that you're living, you know, like you're both like you're not together, but you're thinking about each other, and you're wanting to reconnect, and but you feel that there's things that you have to work on, right? Maybe you both needed to have your time apart to work on things, and then when you come back together, that things transform, that things you're ready for change, you're ready to work on this relationship. But I do feel that one or both of you is very tired, right? You're tired. You're like, oh my gosh, I've been through so much, and I need this time to myself. I need this hermit energy to decide what is that path that I want to go on, right? Because the hermit is about looking within, right? And lighting the path, and knowing that life and relationships have these twists and turns, and illuminating on that and figuring out what is that path that you want to go on, and then taking those steps to move forward, and not accepting less than what you deserve. We have the Empress, which could represent marriage and birth and relationships and evolving and coming together and growing. But it's having that confidence on whether or not you want to do this. I feel like to have the confidence that you make the decision on what it is that you want to do, right? Before you can move forward with anything, you have to look within, and you have to decide, do I want to work on this relationship? Do I feel this relationship was toxic? Do I want to move away from this relationship? You have to figure that out first, and then you move forward from there. Do you feel that there was some toxic energy there? But the Devil card can also represent a connection between two people, because we have this connection. It could be a positive connection. It could be a negative connection. It also can represent, you know, Capricorn here. It could be you coming into your own, right? And you deciding what it is that you want, if you want to have this connection with Pisces, if you want to work on things, if you want to change things. Wheel, change, right? But you have to be in that frame of mind of the Six of Wands, of success and victory, in order for this to work. Like, you can't just get back together, but you're not really feeling that. Page of Pentacles, positive change, positive things. Five of Wands, it could be that you're going back and forth with this. I don't know. Maybe one day you're like, yeah, I want to work this out. And the next day you're like, no, I don't. So I feel like that's why you need that time to yourself to figure out what is that course that you want to go on. Maybe you're tired because you're like, I don't know. Like, there's maybe arguing and there's disagreeing and there's things going on, and you keep going back and forth. And I feel like you have to come into your own and figure out that clarity. But I feel like don't rush into anything. Don't feel pressured to be like, oh, I have to give an answer now, right? It has to happen now. You need to take as much time as you need to take in order to find that answer within on what it is that you want to do. Perfect, right? Four of Swords, taking that rest, taking that time to yourself. Maybe that's what you were feeling before, is that you were feeling rushed or pressured into something. You were like, oh my gosh, I have to have this answer now, or I'm going to lose that person. Sometimes we accept things because we're like, oh, I don't want to lose that person. I don't want to lose that person. That person pressures you into doing things that you don't feel comfortable with. Maybe it's, you're moving in together, or you're being engaged, or you're like being exclusive, and you're like, no, like, I'm not really ready for that. But you're like, oh, I don't want to lose that person. If that person is really there for you and wants to have the relationship, they will understand your point of view. Right? They will understand that you need time to sort through things, to figure out things. And they will understand that, and then you can move forward when you're ready. But if that person pressures you into doing something that you're not feeling comfortable doing, then why do you want to be in a relationship with someone that makes you feel that way, that makes you feel rushed or makes you feel hurried? It's just definitely something to think about. So we have Four of Wands, so I feel like you want that family connection, you want that deep connection, you want to have that, but you have to find that clarity that is this truly the person that you want to be with and have that with, right? Is this person you know, kind of that hidden gem. I don't know, that just came to to my mind. Is that person this hidden gem? And you have to realize, yes, that relationships have these ups and downs and sideways, and that you're going, you know, you make each other angry and you have those disagreements, but it's like, do you come back together after that, right? You have to, as I was saying before, you have to believe in this decision that you make, and you have to be 100% in and say, yes, I want to work on this relationship, and yes, I want to get through those tough times and enjoy those good times, and I want to stay positive. You have to get yourself in that frame of mind to 100% decide what it is that you want to do with this relationship. And I feel like by doing that we go back to the transformation, that this relationship really transforms. I don't see any Eight of Cups. I don't see any Towers. Let's get one more. I don't see any of that energy going on here, so I don't feel like anyone wants to walk away. But I feel like you're confused. You're like, let me just have this clarity and figure it out what it is that I want to do before I move forward, before I take that leap, right? Because here he is on his horse and he's ready to go over the edge, but he's feeling confident about it, right? Because he's got his sword up in the air and the horse is still moving forward, and the horse is like, yep, I'm going to go over the edge. We have the eagle here, which is success, right? Feeling positive in the direction that you want to go. So that's the overall energy for that. So that's what you have to find. You have to find that clarity and what it is that you want to do before you move forward. Is it this reconciliation? Do you want to have that? Are you going to be 100% in this reconciliation? All right, so let's close out with an animal oracle. Definitely something to think about, and to find your clarity and not rush, right? Don't rush into anything. Don't feel like you're rushed into anything, because you know what? That's a sign for you. If that person is rushing you or pushing you or making you feel uncomfortable, that's a sign for you to look at. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. And I feel like life is going to speed up, because Knight of Swords is that quick moving energy, that life is going to speed up once you have that clarity on what it is that you want to do. But I feel it's definitely most important to figure out what it is that you want to do first. Not accepting less than what you feel you deserve, but having that faith and that hope and that positive energy moving forward, right? Looking at both sides of the situation before you move forward. And once you do, I feel like then it really moves forward. Like you're like, okay, yep, this is what I want to do. This is how I feel. I'm ready to put the work in. I'm ready to put the effort in. And then I both feel like the two of you connect and then move forward. And that's when we go back to this card, right? Where there's that transformation within this relationship. And it says, is about to deepen, and that's because you've gotten through this difficult situation, because you've worked through this. You've persevered within this relationship, if that's what you want to do. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.